Hello everyone, I hope you're well. Now I'm sure everybody watching this has at some point been told to relax. But what does that actually mean? In this session, Clyde Sensei talks about how important our words are and how they affect others, and how inherently hard it is for people to understand a concept unless they've already had some kind of experience on it. Now he comes at this from several different angles, and I think this is a wonderful session. It really does get inside some of the problems people have communicating what they mean to others and also understanding what people are trying to get across. Now this is useful not just from a tuition, martial arts, learning the process point of view, but also just in your daily existence. Hope you find this useful. If you do, show some love below, doesn't cost you anything, and thank you for watching.
Now, I'd just like to continue on with what Duncan was talking about a moment ago in terms of using words and what do you mean by it. So I want someone who's a relative beginner just to come out and we will go through some of these words. Yeah, someone that's been conscripted. Yep, conscripts are always good. All right, so what I'm going to say to you is get into your feet. Now, what do I mean by that?
Feeling the feet?
Now, what do you mean by feeling the feet?
How they on the mat, how they spread out.
So,
connection between them.
and what does connection mean?
Feeling, give and take.
Yeah, but that's back to feeling again. And when people say feeling, they say, I am feeling angry, or I'm feeling like it's going to be a wonderful day. Or, so a feeling, when people say feeling, there's 20,000 different ways I can interpret it. So it means anything. So when I'm saying get into your feet, I'm asking you, what are you actually experiencing under your feet right now? So where's the weight patterns? Because that is something you can experience. Yeah. Okay, what is your skin under your feet telling you where your weight is at the moment?
Like into my heels.
Yep, I can see that. Okay. Now if I was to ask you just as an experience, how is your head set towards me?
Slightly at an angle.
Slightly at an angle. Okay, you can experience that. I don't have to tell you. Okay, do you wish to change that?
Good.
You could? Yeah, and so you're twisting it slightly as you change it. Okay, now this, when I say get into your body, I'm asking you to watch all of these things. Okay, and actually experience them. Because this is information that is real right now that your body's telling you. And it's really interesting. What did you just do then?
Adjust it.
And?
And then settle back down again.
And? Did you notice the other bit? As you adjusted the weight on your feet? A fraction of a step back as you adjusted. So what did that tell me?
Careful.
That you're uncomfortable with being in the spotlight. Okay, and my questions, and all I'm asking you to do is look inside your own body, but because you know other people are watching, okay, you're already uncomfortable. And at the moment your right foot has gone another half a step back since I said that. Okay? Now you're starting, all of that was subconscious. So when I say get into your body, I am asking you to be conscious of every aspect of what's happening to your body. Okay? Now at the moment your head's come slightly forward, even though your chest has gone back more. Okay? And they should be able to see that on the side. Okay? And so all I've asked you, the only thing I asked you at the beginning was, get into your feet, and how does that feel? And just that has changed a whole lot of psychological stuff through your entire body as you thought, oh, I'm being watched, I'm being wrong, because I'm not sure what's going on. So what I'm saying is, once I start, and you see all of these slight movements are still happening, okay? And so my next question is going to be, okay, that's another defensive posture, okay? So how are you feeling about all this? Exactly, and all I asked you to do, what are you feeling under your feet? Okay? So from the martial arts point of view, What I would not say at this stage is keep listening into your body, because at the moment there's that anxiety going on. So what I'm going to ask you to do is take the deepest breath you can. Better than that. I know you can take a bigger breath than that. And see, I've already put him less at ease again. But I know she can take a much bigger breath than that. But it was half stopped because of the tension, because she's uncomfortable. Okay? So if you're starting to look at, the next thing I want you to look at, nothing to do with feet or anything, what does it feel like in my body? I don't care what's going on, what does it feel like in my body to be slightly uncomfortable? Where's the tension being held? Yeah, I remember I said your chest is taken down? Yeah? And I can see that immediately. Okay, so take that breath now into the top of your lungs, not the bottom. I know you can breathe in and out through your abdomen quite well because you've been trained to take these deep breaths in. I want you to breathe up into your ribs. Fill up your chest. How does that feel psychologically? And it's fully puffed up. Then let it out. And it's really hard to do without watching. Okay? So we'll look at that a bit later. But because I'm asking unpleasant and difficult questions, my next question is for you, Angus. So what's your body language telling me for a start? How unhappy I am to be here? Yeah? Yeah, absolutely. All right, so I'm going to ask you to relax completely. Okay, so relax completely. What's happening? Are you able to relax? No? And that's the next thing I see. What do you mean, relax completely? Because I'll say to someone, I'll grab them and I'll feel the tension and I'll say relax. And you'll see little pieces relax here and there, and they'll think dropping their shoulders is relaxed. But I know they've just used their lats at the back and they've pulled down their shoulders, but the muscles up through here are still as tight. Well, they're tighter than they were before because he's pulled his shoulders down to look like he's relaxed, you know. So relax your shoulders, and you see people go, yeah, right. So if I'm going to say to relax, you to relax, okay, what I'm going to say is I want you to pick up just shoulder. I'm going to do it on my side, so you see it on the side you're looking at. I want you to lift up your left shoulder. So I'm lifting up my right. Now I want you to really pull it up. I don't want you to drop it. I want you to pull it up. I want you to hold it up high. Okay, push it down with your neck. Keep holding it. Now I want you to watch just your shoulder and let it fall. Let it fall. Okay? And it fell down to exactly the point that she normally holds it at, which is above. So she's got a programmed point where her shoulders sit. So I know she felt the feeling of relaxation, but I know it didn't go any further than her pre-programmed spot. So turn around and look at the camera for a moment. Okay, walk this way, just sideways. Okay. Now, do you notice why I asked for the left shoulder? Anyone see? Yeah, because it's noticeably higher than the right shoulder. Okay? So turn around again, and so we're ignoring that. So I want you to just lift that shoulder again and really focus on the feeling of actually dropping it, letting it drop. Go ahead, shake your hands out. Okay, shake your hand out and again feel what it feels like, because nobody knows what relaxation is. Doesn't matter, I can say relax. What does relaxation feel like? There is no feeling in your muscle when it's completely relaxed. There is no feeling there because there's no tension, there's no anything. Okay? So I want you to feel what it feels like to pull that muscle up. Okay, that's good. And kind of work through your whole arm and let it relax completely. Just let it fall. Okay, so turn around and face the camera again without tightening up. See the change in shoulder height?
Yeah.
It's almost balanced.
Yeah.
Not completely. And why is that? It's not because I kept yelling at her to relax. Okay? It's because I asked her to try and actually feel what it feels like when something's tight and tense, and then what happens? What's the actual feeling, the experience of that muscle letting go? Okay? And once you have the experience, okay, you can start to replicate that experience. But to yell at people for 15 years at Aikido to relax when they've never fully experienced relaxation is meaningless, because you're telling them to do something like, you know, what's the taste of the colour red? Just doesn't make sense, because there's no experience of that. There is zero experience of that. So I can tell people over and over to do things, but if they haven't already experienced what that means, those words are meaningless. So that's my take on relax completely. You actually have to train people how to relax, and it can take years before people will finally let go of the tension in their bodies. Okay? So for me to come and do this wonderful 2-hour thing on, I'm going to show you how to relax, no, it doesn't happen. Because the underlying subconscious programming in your body will not allow you to relax. It'll allow you to take every posture you're told to take, and you'll drop your shoulders. All of this stuff, but all you've done is change all the postures in your body, and you'll get your head up because your bodywork practitioner is, I have to get my head back. Yep, perfect.